Hello everybody, I'm so excited about this land, this property that I recently got here, and I'm planting so many trees. I have over 60 trees in the ground now. I haven't even counted, maybe even 70, and it's almost a half an acre. But this is the one this video is about. This tree here was a huge mango tree. I think it was a Kent or a Kit, probably a Kent. And unfortunately it was diseased. I mean, this tree is hundreds of years old, possibly. Over 100 years old, maybe. It was twice the size, 3 times the size. I don't know. It was really big. And before I got this property, all the mangoes were already diseased. So the tree had a disease. So somebody else came and they decided to cut it. And they cut a big portion of the tree out. And they didn't want to cut the whole tree all immediately. They didn't want to kill the tree. But after me doing some more research, I found that they could have cut it more and it would not have damaged it as much. That's what I was told. So regardless, the tree is this size right now, and it's still shading some of my other trees, but I recently had somebody come here and talk to me about all the trees I want. And I want to fit as many trees in this property as possible, doing just intense gardening with keeping the trees maybe 10 feet apart, maybe 9 feet, and keeping them small. But this big tree creates an issue, possibly not, and that's what this video is about. So the first thing I'm excited about is grafting. Now, I'm new to grafting, and I had a decent success rate, and I'm pleased with it. But with success also comes failure, and I failed several times. But this tree, what I did here is I put some grafts on here, and there's 4 shoots coming out from this part of this tree. This is the lowest part of the tree, and there's 4 shoots. So this part of the tree, these grafts didn't work. This is just the original tree. These grafts didn't work, and I'm letting them grow backwards. I'll try to put new grafts. However, this part of the tree, I grafted white Paris mango, and as you can see, they came out wonderfully and they worked. So they're going to be really nice there, and I still have these that I can graft. Now on the other side of the tree, it's a little higher up, but there were shoots coming out, and I ended up grafting like 4 different types of mangoes. Only 2 of them took. Angie took really nice, and I have a Fairchild that took. The rest didn't take. So that opens up an opportunity for all of those to come on in the future to graft onto those. But what I've been advised to do to make more room is cut down the tree. Just cut it out completely, and it'll leave so much more room for more trees. That was one option. Somebody said, don't cut the tree out completely, just cut it here. They said those grafts are too high for grafting. You don't want to graft high, you want to graft low. They said cut it here, keep this graft, keep this part of the tree low. I could always graft all around the tree here at the lower part, and that was another option. And with either of those options, it's going to put me in a better situation than I'm in now, with this big tree taking up a lot of room and shading out some of my other trees. So what I decided to do was just to figure out how many trees I could fit in, even if I leave this tree low or get rid of it. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I can easily fit 4 more trees. Now if I take this out completely, I can fit a 5th one right here. So getting rid of this tree allows me to grow 5 more trees, or I could leave this here as a stump and still grow 4 more trees. So somebody told me you don't want to get a tree like this because you can graft, and it grafts so well because it's such an old tree. But I think I'm going to experiment. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the tree here and lose the high grafts, cut the tree here, and experiment with grafting all around. And I'm also going to plant my other trees. Once it's this low, at any point I can cut out the rest if I decide to do so. So that's what I think I'm going to do. But that's the biggest tree here, not only on a property, but probably in the neighborhood. And the mangoes, there were hundreds and hundreds of mangoes, but every single one of them had a disease to them. And they weren't good to begin with. So that's what I'm going to do. And as you can take a quick glance here, I'll give you guys another tour soon around this, but if you can take a quick glance and see all the trees I've planted, the majority of these are mango trees, different kind of mango trees. I moved some trees from another property, which I'll do another video on soon. That's a sugar apple I moved, and I also have soursop here, and also some mamey and avocado and sapodilla, some guava and banana, and I still have a lot more to do on this, but I'm really excited, and this is what I've been working on for the last for the last couple of months. I've been blessed with this, and I'm excited to just, it's about a half an acre. It's thrilling to me that I get to do this, but this video is about this. I'd love to know your comments or your opinions about this, because I know many of you have a lot more experience than I do with trees like this. So how many of you would just leave it like this? How many of you would cut it halfway? And how many of you would get rid of it completely? What's your opinions on that? Share that. And as for the yard here, I just put up some dragon fruit posts. I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'm going to make another video soon about the trees that I moved and talk about them. So far, I moved 3, and 2 of them seemed like they made it. One of them, it made it, but then I moved it a second time, and bad decision. So I don't know. I'm trying to see that one. I'll do a video on that soon. Anyway, I'm excited. Get ready for some more videos. And on my other property, everything is growing just wonderful. So I'm going to make videos there as well. A lot of videos to come. Put your comments and questions below. Thank you very much, and have a great day.